What do you call this gesture in English? When you raise your shoulders because you don't know something or because you don't care about something. There's one word for it in English. It's a verb, it's a noun, and the word is shrug. Shrug. That's when you do this. I'm shrugging. It's a verb. So I shrug. You ask me a question. Where is it? I don't know. I say, I shrug, and I say nothing. I just shrug. Or, I don't care about it. I can just shrug it off. I can shrug it off. I shrug it off, which means I show I don't care and you can go away. I don't want to know about it. I don't care about it. I shrug it off. Shrug is also a noun. I could give you a shrug. Oh, he gave me a shrug, which means he looked at me and he did this. Because he didn't know or he didn't care about it. That's the word of the day. If you want to know more about it, don't forget to like and follow for more, and also answer this question. What makes you shrug? Leave it in the comments. I'll show you two definitions for the word storm, one as a noun and one as a verb. First, as a noun, a storm is when there's a lot of rain and wind, when there's lightning and thunder. That is a storm, right? Some people are afraid of storms. What about you? Are you afraid of storms? Please leave it in the comments. And now, storm is a verb. This is when the person leaves a place or gets into a place angrily and quickly, as if the person was a storm. For example, she stormed off. She started crying and stormed off, which means she got very angry and she left the room like a storm. Or he was really tense when he stormed in, which means he got into the room, he got into the place like a storm. He was very angry and he did it quickly and strongly, just like a storm. He stormed in, she stormed off. These are two definitions for the word storm, one as a noun, one as a verb. If you have any questions or any suggestions, please leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and follow for more. Do you know what this word means? Deter? Well, it's a verb, and when you say you deter someone from doing something, it means you discourage that person from doing something against you. It means you prevent someone from doing something against you because they fear what you might do in return, because they know you are protected, because they know you have weapons. For example, some countries deter other countries from attacking them because they have a strong army. Or you may deter a criminal from invading your home because your walls are higher than your neighbor's walls. So you deter them from invading. You prevent them from attacking you. I could say nuclear weapons are a strong deterrence against enemies. Or also the word deterrent. I could also say nuclear weapons are a strong and important deterrent to avoid attacks from enemies. So there's deterrence, it's a deterrence against something, and deterrent, so it's a deterrent to something. What about you? Do you agree? Do you think weapons are a good way to deter someone from doing something against you? Please leave it in the comments, and also don't forget to like and follow for more. Do you know when your eyes are partly closed because you're trying to see something more clearly, or because there's a bright light and then you do this, you partly close your eyes? There's a verb for that in English. Do you know? What do you call this in English? I'll give you 3 choices. Here they are. Which one do you think is the right answer? Well, the right answer is squint. Squint. That is the verb. So when I do this, what I'm doing now, I'm squinting. I'm squinting at the bright light. I'm squinting at the woman because I'm trying to see her more clearly. So I partly close my eyes because I want to see it better. I squint. I squint at something. This is today's verb. Don't forget to like, follow for more, and also check out the other videos from the past days. Okay? That's it. Thanks. Do you know when you start doing this with your fingers, you can stop moving them, making these movements with your fingers, your hands, or your feet, moving your feet. You can't stop doing it. There's a verb in English for that. Any idea what word it is? When you start doing these repetitive movements because you are impatient. Well, I'll give you 3 choices. Here they are. Which one do you think is the right answer? The right verb used for describing these impatient movements? Well, the answer is fidget. Fidget. So when you do this, you're fidgeting. You can do it, say, on the table. So he won't stop fidgeting on the table. Or you're doing it with your feet. You won't stop moving your feet because you're impatient. You're fidgeting your feet. It could also be a noun. You could say he won't stop with his fidget, which means he won't stop with his impatient movements, his fidget. This is the word of the day. Don't forget to write a comment if you have this habit, if you fidget, and also like and follow for more. My city is the best place to live. This is an assertion. But what does it mean? What does assertion mean? Well, assertion is a noun, and it means it describes a confident statement. It's a statement I believe is true. It's something I strongly believe is true. It's my assertion. So again, when I say my city is the best place to live, it's an assertion because I strongly believe it. It's a confident statement. There's also the verb assert. So when you assert, it means you state something confidently. So I assert that my city is the best place to live. I assert that. This is the verb. What about your city? Is it the best place for you to live? And also, what is one assertion you can think of? Please write it in the comments. Don't forget to like and follow for more. And the word of the day is carp. Carp is a fish. As a noun, it is a type of fish, but as a verb, it means to complain. But not just any regular complaint. That's when you complain a lot, all the time. You complain about small things. For example, your friend is a bit late. You complain. You carp. That's the verb. You carp. Your friend is a bit late. You carp. You complain. The day is a bit cold. You complain. You carp. So this is the verb that refers to complaining a lot, complaining about small things all the time. So the question is, how often do you carp? Do you have any friend who carps a lot? A friend who is peevish? Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and follow for more.